Hello guys, my name's Steve. Oh, what a day I've had today. Right, I've been out on the old scrounging. Found quite a lot of stuff today. This monitor and this monitor, and there's no one similar to this one. I'll just put in the living room. 3 monitors and 2 PCs just down the road to me. That one, which is a Dell, and the Advent I got from one garden, and in the same garden there's 2 skyboxes, so I'm going to be taking those apart in a minute. So 2 PCs and 2 skyboxes. This monitor, that monitor, and another monitor, which I've just put in the living room, was out on the main path right next to a bin. I started bringing them home, and then I saw the 2 computers and the 2 skyboxes, and I didn't know what to bring home first. So what I've done, I managed to get the 2 skyboxes in my backpack. Then I brought one of the PCs home and one of the monitors, and then I went back and got the other PC and the other 2 monitors. Then I went over to Pollard's Hill and I found this computer, and when I was coming back I went across the road to catch a bus, and a guy gave me that computer. Now none of them actually are working. I'm going to see if I can build at least one out of all the parts. One does fire up, one doesn't have a sound card, or what one is it? This one's a bit weird because it doesn't have like a monitor, graphic card or anything like that in it. It does fire up, but I'm going to have to find a graphic card to put in and test it out again later. This one fires up, but don't think there's any hard drives in it. This one does not fire up at all, and this dirty one, it doesn't do nothing. Well, actually it does light up, but I don't think there's no hard drive or anything in there. There is a processor in there and a memory chip. But and I also found a keyboard and a mouse today. I thought I might have been struck lucky, you know, iPhone box, and it felt kind of heavy, but nothing in there. An iPhone 4 box. I think this is an iPhone 6, I'm not sure. I know it's an iPhone. And this one. And I know people do buy iPhone boxes, so I bought those home. I might put those on eBay, I don't know yet. I might just like throw them back in the bin. I won't show what's on the floor because my sister will do a fucking nut. Right, let me just put this on my head. Oh no, hang on. This is going to be awkward. Sorry, Denise. Right, there is a few cables here, but the guy who gave me the bottom desktop computer, he actually gave me a load of like ordnance. There's ordnance there, there's some ordnance there, and ordnance in there, and I think there's ordnance in this one as well. And I also I had to get a load of cables as well, which I'm going to go through later on. So that is interesting to get, because like he was actually thrown away like 30 odd years of like junk. So I was able to get some of those bits and pieces. This is my old monitor, but this is the other monitor I found. Don't know if you can see that. And let's open the window. There's some light in here. Hold on a minute. Right, so this is the other monitor I found. Still can't see it all that well, can you? But there is ordnance over there, which I'm going to go through a bit later on. Ordnance. I've got a load more cable, which I'm going to be sorting out into a box and throwing outside in a little while. But yeah, a load of ordnance. Cables in there. It's just like a crazy day today, you know. I couldn't stop finding stuff. Could not stop finding stuff. But I started getting so tired, my feet were aching. I thought, nah, that's it, I'm done with today. Now, I've still got a VCR to strip out yet. The computers, I will probably start stripping out and see what's inside them. No, one of them, as I say, does work, but the power supply doesn't work on it properly. And it doesn't have a hard drive in it. Now, I did find, would you believe, another computer up at Pollard's Hill, but I just could not carry it around anymore. You know, I was just too bloody tired. So what I'd done was I pulled out the memory, the processor, one processor. It had a hard drive in, which is a what is it? 160 gig hard drive. I'll see what's on that later, if anything. And it had like processor fan in it as well, which I took out, and the power supply I took out as well. But yeah, you know, I did find a lot today, and I've been out most of the day since like about 11 o'clock, I think, and the time is now 5:25, so I've been on about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So I'm going to take these apart and see if there's any hard drives in them. These are newer versions of the Sky boxes, I believe, because the other ones had like a lot of plastic around them. These are actually tin. And if you see the difference between that Sky box and that Sky box, but I know there's a hard drive in there because I can see it. I'm not sure about this one. I'm pretty sure there will probably be one in there as well. So that's another 2 hard drives I've got. There probably might be some hard drives in here in the computers. I don't know. If there isn't any, then I can probably stick in one of my ones just to get, you know, a computer working, and then I can have a spare backup computer, I suppose. But yeah, like today's been bloody crazy, man. You know, I've got a load of ornaments. I've got a crap load of cables and connectors and power supplies. I just can't think what I did get. You know, I also got a lot of ornaments, probably about 40-50 ornaments as well. Some really nice ones. Some of them the tops are missing, but it doesn't really matter because, like, some of them are Chinese, and you can just use them as, like, you know, normal decorations. So I'm going to go through those probably later in the week. But for now, I'm just going to put these out of my way. I'm going to put a kettle on, make a cup of coffee, sit down, open up these, take the hard drives out. I'm not going to bother scrapping all the other stuff. I'm just going to take the hard drives out, see if there's anything on them, and that's it, done. So that's what my plan is for the next hour. Now I'm going to see if there's anything on that hard drive there as well. So if I do get a computer working, I'll let you know. I'll show you up and running. 3 monitors I've got. One of them does not take the standard kind of like power cables. It takes like a phono plug jack kind of like connector. So I'm going to have to find one which is going to be like compatible for that. I believe, you know, the other 2 monitors, not that one down there, but the other 2 do work. So at least I've got a couple of spare monitors, and I can probably like sell those or give them away to someone who needs one. But for now, I'm going to go and sit down. I'm going to make a cup of coffee, and I'm going to chill out. So, yeah, I need to chill out. My feet are killing me. So I'm going to put these in the living room out of the way for a little while. I need to sort out the stuff down here as well a bit later. I'm going to take those apart quickly, and then I'm going to possibly later on tonight or tomorrow have a look through the ornaments I've got and see what nice ornaments I might keep, and the rest I might give away, take them to the charity shop or something, I don't know yet. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll keep you updated later. Cheers. Right, hello me. Okay, so I had a quick look in the old PCs. One had 2 hard drives in, and another one had 1 hard drive. So I've got 3 SATA drives out, and there's one in there which is IDE. As I was bringing them in, I dropped 2 on the floor, so I think I fucked them up because they don't work. One I've got here, being this one, is 160 gig, I think it is. This one, which don't work, is a 40 gig. And this other one is also a 160 gig one. So they're only small hard drives, nothing really to, worry about. I've just quickly opened these up. I do have hard drives in there, 160 gig ones, but they're IDE, so I can't really do nothing with them, to be honest with you. So the only thing I can do is put them in a PC or just strip them out and sell them on eBay or something like that. It ain't worth me keeping them. I have opened these up, as I say. I could even probably try connect one up, but that goes onto a telephone line, and that one goes onto a telephone line as well. So these ain't any good. They're not like the dark black, kind of dark greyish black sky dishes, boxes, because they have like anything from 360 up to a terabyte in them. These ones only have 160 gig hard drive in and an IDE. So and I can't test them out because I don't have an IDE adapter to connect to the PC. So I'm just going to leave them like that for now. I won't strip them out. I'll just leave them as that is. And I'll see how much an IDE controller card is. IDE to USB. And possibly see if I can see what's on them, if there's any movies, or if there ain't, I'll just like take them out and keep them spares, I suppose. Put them in an old PC and get rid of the PC. I don't know what I'll do with them yet. But yeah, shame. All the computers don't work. 2 of them actually do have memory in. 2 of them don't. One of them that has memory in has no CD, no hard drive, or no floppy drive in it. So I reckon if I put the working 160 gig SATA drive in and a CD-ROM, I might be able to get it up and running. The one I do have working does have Windows already installed in it, luckily, so I might be able to get that up and running. I don't know yet, but I'm not going to worry about computers at the moment. I'm going to sit back, relax, drink my coffee, watch some TV, and then later on I might go through the ornaments that I got from the guy down the road to me. You can never tell with computers if they're going to work or not. That's why people scrap them out, because they're no good anymore. Hard drives don't work on them, or got no memory in them, or I can't understand why one of the computers doesn't have a graphic card in it, and why it takes USB mouse and keyboard. So I can't remember, that's still one that might work, but I'm going to go through them again, later on during the week, one by one, and just see how it goes, I suppose. I might just scrap them out and you know, sell the boards and the processors and memory on eBay. I don't know yet. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, I'm gonna go drink my coffee and rest my poor old aching feet, and I'll catch you all later. Ciao.